What is up, guys? It is Robert of Gaming with Me, and welcome to a video where I'm kind of discussing some things going on in Nintendo land, the Switch land. I think it's pretty obvious. I've been doing who hasn't been talking about the Switch for so long, but basically our biggest fears, at least to me, it's kind of weird, and I don't know 100% how I feel about this, but for some physical games, you're still going to have to download remainder of the game. That's right, it all starts, at least what it seems like it starts with, is NBA 2K18. A game that when I heard about 2K doing, I was so anticipating. I was like, yes, man, hells yeah, they're doing everything right. Yes, it's 30 frames per second, but for a basketball game, I don't think that really matters, to be honest. I know some people will disagree, and that's fine. 30 frames between 60. Would I rather pick 60? Yes, but would I rather pick portable? Yeah, to be honest. I'd rather have this NBA that I could play a full game on a road trip. Holy crap, that sounds amazing. NBA 2K18 is coming out physically on October 17th, I believe, on the Nintendo Switch, which is a month later than the other versions. But however, digitally, it will be there, 25 gigs. I'm not too sure how the PS4 and the Xbox One versions of file sizes are for the downloads. But even with the cartridge, you're still going to have to download some. They haven't stated how much. But Nintendo has said that there will be games, and it will be mentioned on the box covers, that you're still going to need a remainder download for the full game. Don't know how to feel about this, because, okay, so there's different ways that you could look at it. Is it Nintendo's fault that they're not, like, maybe supplying a bigger card size? Are they not supplying, like, a 32 gig cartridge? I'm not sure. Is 2K just being an ass and not wanting to buy the bigger cartridge? Or is Nintendo making the 32 gig cartridge just too expensive? Or maybe they just don't have it at all? Those kind of things are stuff that I feel like we need to know. I know they're not going to tell us. I really know they're not going to tell us, but it's like they should. They really should tell us, because this is shit that, like, a lot of gamers don't want. When you have physical content, a physical cartridge, you shouldn't have to download more of the game when it's already on the cartridge itself. And so that's frustrating, especially when the Switch is only 32 gigs. And yeah, you just buy a SD card. Mine is, I have a 200 gig, so it's not like a huge deal that, yeah, I download maybe 5 to 10 gigs. Okay, fine, I'll do it. I don't want to do it, but you got to do it to play it. It's weird. It's weird the way I think about it, because at one point you could be like, well, maybe I shouldn't support the game because they're doing that. And I think that's kind of overreacting. I know maybe some people may think that, but please, I honestly think this is definitely a game to support. NBA 2K18 on Switch, this is definitely one to support. And then we also look at EA. FIFA 18 actually isn't, at least as what we've seen so far. The full game's on the cartridge, it looks like. And we've been kind of bashing EA a little bit. We've been saying FIFA's not the same engine. It doesn't have the story mode, and that does suck. I think 2K's still doing the better thing here. I really do. Both of them got their pros and cons, but I think 2K is doing the better job here for NBA 2K18. It's the same visuals, same everything. That blows my mind for a Switch that is this tiny. I mean, look at this. This tiny thing, especially that's without the Joy-Con, that's with the Joy-Cons. This thing could play the entirety of NBA 2K18 and the same visuals of a PS4 and an Xbox One. That's incredible, And so it makes you think, like, you gotta understand that there's gonna be some, things that need to happen in order to fit it on this thing. And one of them apparently is that, yes, you're going to have to download some, even with a physical card. Now, Nintendo did mention that won't be the last. We will get more. I just stuttered there. But we will be getting more games like that. And it makes you wonder, will Nintendo themselves have any? I'm going to go ahead and say definitely not. I think it's only going to be third party. I think the Call of Duties, the Assassin's Creeds, those will use this, and you're going to have to download more, especially when you know that last year's Call of Duty plus Modern Warfare, I think, was 120 gigs or 100 gigs. Like, what? There's no reason it needs to be that big, but it just is, and that's dumb. Let's be for real here. That's dumb. I love these cartridges, but that's just one con. And you could say, well, think about this on the bright side also. On PS4 and Xbox One, you have a physical disc, but you have to download the whole game. You install the whole game. Doesn't matter how much you have. That's it. You have to download 50 gigs. Sorry. You know what I mean? But on Switch, maybe it'll be 5 to 10. I don't think that's such a bad thing. And maybe, I'm just saying, if, for instance, on the cartridge itself has the season mode, plus all the other things, not including maybe like my team or something, or my career, maybe it's my career they don't feature on the cartridge, you have to download that, I probably wouldn't even download it. I don't really play my career. I want to play seasons. I like to do the 82 games, and that's what I do, you know? So you could also kind of maybe pick and choose some stuff. Like maybe for Call of Duty, they'll have the single player downloaded, or maybe it's the multiplayer downloaded onto the cartridge, but not the single player, so you have to download the single player. That could be pretty interesting. Maybe later on in the Switch's lifetime, some developers could kind of say, okay, this is on the cartridge, pick which one you want to download. That won't, because you still have to install on the cartridge. But it'd be interesting, because especially for stuff like Call of Duty, maybe they will already have the campaign pre-installed, but not the multiplayer. I don't know. I'm trying to think about it like that way. I'm not too sure. It's just weird. You know, we haven't had this kind of thing. This is a home console that is also portable, and we've never really had this sort of situation. At least, again, we don't have to download 50 gigs, because I have a feeling that 25 gigs on the Switch is probably double that on Xbox One and PS4. I really do believe it. NBA 2K14 was 60 gigs. So I don't, unless they made it smaller every year, I'm not too sure they did. But we'll see. What do you guys think about that? How do you feel? Are you going to continue buying physically if you still have to download some? Or are you just going to go all digital and just say, fuck it, I'm going to download the 25 gigs and be gone. Be gone, physical carts, and just stick with digital. What are you guys going to do? I don't know. I'm going to stick with my physical. I'm just going to have to, you know, download a little bit. I don't mind it. It does suck because it was one of the pluses to a cart, but it just seems someone is messing up, either 2K or Nintendo. Who do you think it is? Let me know down in the comments below. And because you made it all the way to the end of this video, I just want to say thank you very much. And I have a special surprise for everyone that comes to the end of this video. I'm actually gonna be giving away Rise of the Tomb Raider. That's right, Rise of the Tomb Raider on Steam for fucking free. It's gonna be, actually, I'll tell you how to get it. It's in the description. That's right, there is a code in the description. Right now, you're either rushing to get that code and put it on your Steam, or you're just listening to me because you don't actually have Steam, or you don't have a PC that can run Rise of the Tomb Raider, and you don't really care about Rise of the Tomb Raider. And if you don't, hey, listen, I just want to say thank you for supporting this channel. The reason I'm doing this because I have a Humble Bundle, but the Humble Monthly. So I bought like a whole bunch of games for the whole year. It's ridiculous, guys. Like, there's a lot of good games that they have, but I know I'm not going to play most of them. So I'm going to be, every time I do like a discussion or some kind of video, probably not like skits, but I'm going to have at the end of the video, I'll have a game code for you guys. So if you are early, or you know how, you'll get a free game every time you watch my videos. I guess that's a plus, right? So just, yeah, whenever I'm here, I'm gonna give you guys a game. Right now it's Rise of the Tomb Raider. If you have it downloaded, if you got it, good job. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, guys, like I said, I'll be doing that every time I make a video, because I may have accidentally purchased another year of Humble Monthly. Fuck, it auto-renewed, and I thought it wasn't going to auto-renew, but there's a whole bunch more games. There's some that I want to keep, like Killing Floor 2, I want to play that. But like, there's just so much that I'm like, I'm never going to play this. So I literally have pages of games, of codes of games that I've never played. But I might as well give it out to you guys. So thank you for watching, and also thanks to Player Essence OJ for giving me that idea. I was like, what am I going to do with this? And he's like, just give it out to your subscribers. I'm like, that's true. That makes sense. Duh. So yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, guys, let me know down in the comments if you got Rise of the Tomb Raider. If you did, congrats. You just got it for free. That's pretty damn cool. All you had to do was watch my ass talk for 10 minutes about Nintendo Switch. But yeah, guys, again, let me know down in the comments, what do you guys think about this situation with the physical cards and still having to download some. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.